It's the most technical difficulty show right now ever. All right. Everything I do it
Yeah.
on God. Everything
So,
we do it on
those-
God. When I do what these two crazy motherfuckers do it on God, I don't know why, Ty, but you're like 2 weeks later when you talking.
because it's trying to go live.
You good now?
It's saying it's having problems connecting.
I knew I wasn't tripping though. James, you look normal. Me and you look normal. He looked kind
I
of like
guess we're
Yeah.
live.
up.
Yeah, I
It
don't
says
know
we've
what's
been live
going
for
on
about
on my
45.
end, but
Okay.
It says we've been
Okay.
live for like 45 seconds.
Yeah, now you moving normal.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
So I am Young Money Bad News, the co-CEO of the Star Money Click. No one rap in the world on BMC for life. That is one founder of the co-CEO of the Star Money Click. No one producer in the world. He is also the Punch Me Vodka owner that sponsors every show we do. That's Jimmy 2 times. That is my brother from another mother. Back to square one. I'm done. All right. So first of all, I want to give a shout out to Myles Garrett breaking the sack record, 23. Michael Strahan came up with an excuse on why he broke it, saying that he played 16 games and he played 17. Hey, bro, records are meant to be broken, man. Don't be a sore loser, man. It's all right.
First of all, Michael Strahan wouldn't have had the record if Brett Favre didn't lay down for him. That's first of all. So,
And
you
Garrett
gotta
didn't get a
give-
sack the last 2 games, so really he got it at 15.
yeah.
It is what it is, man. But records still, at the end of the day, records are meant to be broken, bro.
And you know what's so funny? David Deacon Jones was up and down before 82. You know, back when he played, they played 14 games. He said that motherfucker said he had about 50 sacks in one season. So, man, we don't fucking know. And if they went back and I bet you they went back and counted, nobody's even close to his shit. So I don't even want to hear it.
Period. I hate to say this, ladies and gentlemen, but we skipped a week of scores, but it's fine. I don't really care. We're ahead. We did the picks, but we didn't. We did the picks for the week before, but we didn't do the scores. But we did the picks for this week, which is so hilarious to me. All right, so number 10, Miami, Florida. We in college football world, college football playoff. They upset the Ohio State Buckeyes, 24-14. One of the worst holding calls I've ever seen in my life on the last drive of the game, because nobody was held. But the lackluster start of the offense, and then I went back and watched the film with this Ohio State guy, and Julian saying instead of throwing the ball where the touchdown would have been in the first drive, he was panicking. And that's why I kept telling people Ryan Day this. It wasn't Ryan Day. It was Julian saying on the first half. He was terrified. He was panicking, bro. Like
He was above. He was playing
like a freshman.
Yeah.
Like a freshman.
Then the offensive line didn't do him no favors.
No, they play like shit. But
Yep.
the offensive line call plays was horrible because you gotta block these you gotta double team pass rushers.
Mhm.
It's always been that way. If you don't double team them, it's lackluster.
Or chip them.
Yeah.
But the horrible calls, yeah, them last 2 calls by the referees, you just knew what they was doing. Like you just know, like, okay, y'all want Miami to win. We get it. Like I understand now. Like it's something
No.
I'm used to it though. It happened with Georgia. It's happened with Alabama. They do it all the time to us. Everybody don't get this treatment though. Everybody doesn't get this treatment in college. But Ohio State, oh my God, they can't stand us, man. They hate us.
I don't think in the 43 years that I've been watching any type of sporting activity have I ever seen a football game where the penalties flags didn't come out until late in the second half. But there was penalties all over the field by both teams. That's the part. You let them play until you decided to stop letting them play. Then when you let them, then you didn't want them to play.
Oh, but you let them play still. You let them play till 5 minutes or 4 minutes left in the game when we driving to take the lead. And you know if you throw this flag, it's going to crucially fuck us up.
They play any mighty mo with the flags. Any mighty mo with that flag shit is just.
This is what.
But that phantom holding penalty was crazy because that was a push down. That wasn't even a hold. To see a hold means I have to have.
It wasn't even a push down first. He slipped before he even touched him.
Yeah, he kind of did. I would say that. I would agree with that.
Kind of my ass. He slipped before he touched him.
Mhm.
Bottom line. Us, bro. Like this shit get old. Like if you don't like us, and then like I said before we played 1-5, I said, you know what makes me so mad is we got to play on this fucking SEC network and get treated this way every time we play on ESPN, bro. They always fuck us over, bro. I wish I could have found out who the referees was. Like what conference? I bet they was SEC. I bet they was.
You could probably Google it.
Like horrible, man. It is what it is. We move on. Number 9, Alabama gets smashed by Indiana, 38-3. 38-3 is the score. 38-3 is the final. Alabama is a shitbag. Alabama should have never been there anyway. I don't know why they was there, but Indiana is definitely my pick to win it all. I hope Indiana wins it all now. I really do. I'm rooting for the Hoosiers. Number 5, Oregon.
Yeah.
3. Number 4, Texas Tech, 0. Texas Tech, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with y'all, but y'all
They
made
completely fell apart.
Y'all made Oregon look better than they really are. Because I've watched
Way
Oregon
better
all year, and Oregon is not impressive to me at all.
No.
Number 6, Ole Miss smashes Georgia. The scoreboard don't tell you that, but if you watch the game, Ole Miss was whooping that ass most of this game. Besides that little 21-12 lead Georgia had, Ole Miss outplayed Georgia most of this game. Shout out to Ole Miss.
They tried to do the same thing in the Georgia game.
They did.
You know what's so crazy about that? I had a feeling Ole Miss would win because I think them kids feel slighted that the head coach just said, fuck it, I'm out, man. I don't believe in y'all. I don't think we can get it done here. So let me go find some other kids to go do it with. So I feel like they got a chip on their shoulder. So I think that gave them the edge, man, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I kind of want Ole Miss to win now. That's who I'd like to win.
That's what I want to see against Indiana.
I want to see Indiana and them play each other. I definitely want to see that.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
So Lane Kiffin never gets one.
He ain't gonna get one, man.
I think Lane Kiffin just I think he set up his own karma. I think he fucked himself. But Lane Kiffin been fucking teams like that his whole career though. He always leaves.
He got fired at an airport. That's all I have to say. You get fired at an airport, you deserve.
But he also has never been loyal to nobody. He's never really been loyal. He always moves around. That's his thing.
He's somebody. He's somebody's. He's Papa was a Rolling Stone. It's his song right there.
All right, so that's the college football playoff. We will do the picks later on this week. It'll probably be Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm hoping for Wednesday or Tuesday, either one. It don't really matter. But we definitely get our picks done for you guys and get our picks done for the NFL playoff wild card for this Saturday coming up. NFL Week 18. We got to go back to yesterday to talk about yesterday first before we get to today's games. The first game, Panthers lose to the Buccaneers 16-14. But the funny thing is, because the Falcons won the game, the Panthers win the division and the Bucs are going home.
You know what's so funny?
It's fucking hilarious.
It is. You won, but you lost, and then you lost, but you won. That's what yesterday's game really meant.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest about the Buccaneers. To only beat the Panthers 16-14, to me personally, you should have been in the playoffs anyway. Because either way it goes, you're gonna get in the playoffs and get your ass whooped. So
they both gonna get their ass whooped, but they're just looking the worst out of the two.
I would have loved to see Atlanta in the playoffs. Atlanta, I told you, Atlanta's hot. I told you they was hot. Atlanta looks good. I would love to see Atlanta.
And you know what's so crazy? The right win or the wrong loss kept them out of the fucking playoffs, man. But all three of us playing like shit all year. But they were the hotter team. I think they won 5. They closed the season with 5 wins in a row.
4.
4.
Because I told you, when you thought they won 4 in a row, they had only won 3. That was their third. Yeah. When they beat the Rams, third win in a row. So they've been hot. Seahawks 13. 3. I learned a lot about the 49ers. I learned a whole lot about the 49ers. I learned a lot about the 49ers that I didn't know because I didn't see them all year, but I've seen games of them, and I've seen their games, some of their games. But one thing I learned is they can't stop the run, and everybody thinks it's their secondary that's a problem, but you can run on their front seven. And the Seahawks was running down their goddamn throat.
Because there's backups and practice players starting.
and another thing is, if you get enough pressure on Purdy, the Niners can't do a lot.
Right.
Even with their starters in the game, because they don't really have a killer receiver no more. Like they Pearsall was out, but even when Pearsall in the game, Kittle is who he's going to most of the time. Juwan Jennings he did okay. DeMarcus Robinson had an okay, like it was an okay game. But if you shut down McCaffrey, like the Seahawks did, it ain't the same ball club, bro. It just ain't the same. It's not. And it's really crazy because the Seahawks, man, this is so funny. Between the Seahawks and the Bears, I said they both was gonna be good this year. And the Rams. All three was good. This is funny. That's some funny shit.
You know what's so funny about that game, though? And I'm going to say this. You know, I'll give Purdy his credit. I think he's figured out how to do some things better than what he did last year when shit like this happens. Because any other time, he would have really looked bad. But they didn't lose the game because of him. They lost the game because they just out of players. It's just we limping into the playoffs. You got too many motherfuckers that shouldn't be even in the game to be playing with. It's hard to go into the playoffs, like I said, with backup people and practice players. Plus, you know, not being able to stop the run is a huge problem. But see, here's the thing: they can stop the run against teams that don't run very well. But teams that run very well, they'll run their ass all the way out to the parking lot and back. You know,
I'm gonna be honest with you though. You could have got your doors blown off.
Oh yeah, they was beating the hell out of us.
No.
They physically beat the fuck out of us yesterday.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I watched the whole game. This man missed a wide open first quarter touchdown. You should have got your ass beat. Lyric on the scoreboard side. You should have got your ass whooped.
That's what I'm saying. They beat us in every way possible.
Sam Darnold was missing so much shit. If Sam Darnold opened his motherfucking eyes up, you get your doors blown off. So they really was giving you chances to stay in the game. But
and missing field goals and shit they don't normally miss. It was just like I said, they really left it.
I didn't like that whole. This is what I don't like about the whole game as far as on your offense. I don't like when they act like Trent Williams is the only reason why you couldn't run the ball. That's bullshit. You couldn't run the ball because the Seahawks defense is nasty as fuck.
They're that good.
Stop playing with me, bro. Like, no, bro.
Seattle's defense is not. It's very underrated, and that's weird to say because
it's top 5.
McDonald got that defense. You know what that defense remind me of? That Ravens defense from 2 years ago in 2023. That's exactly what it. Yeah.
I can name the top 5 defenses right now easily. I mean, it's easy. It's the Broncos. It's us. It's the Texans. It's the Seahawks. And it's one more team. I can't even think of who it is right now, but it's another team.
So the Rams in there, their defense is nasty.
Nah. They was at the beginning of the year, but they didn't.
Arizona was over there doing whatever they wanted to do today.
1-5. They was at the beginning of the year, but they didn't fell off. You know what I give it to? I could say the Bears, but the Bears fell off too a little bit too. But the Bears lead the league in takeaways though. So
if you want to do that last 5 spot, if you want to go half Rams, half Bears, I'll live with that. But I can't give them a full spot.
You can't give them both a spot. Yeah.
Nah.
You go half and half. Nah. Man. All right. So with that being said, the Seahawks get the number 1 seed. The 49ers get the number 6 seed. With that being said, the Panthers are in the playoffs. The Buccaneers are at the crib. On the boat somewhere in Tampa, chilling. All right.
Bengals.
So just back to what I was saying. Saints lose 17-19 to the Falcons. Falcons end the season on a 3-game win streak. Falcons end the season really hot. I can't wait to see what they got in the store for next year. Bijan Robinson is a grown-ass man. Shout out to Bijan Robinson. He's a problem. Shout out to the tight end. Finally, I don't have to call you the tight end anymore. You finally came to play.
Mhm.
Kyle Pitts is finally a tight end in the NFL now. He has showed up in the last 3 games doing his thing. Shout out to him.
He had actually had a solid season this year.
I know. Battle of Ohio. Browns beat the Bengals 20-18. You know, you know what's so goddamn funny. Let me tell you what's funny about this shit. So when you turn on the game, the Browns fumbled the goddamn ball on the first goddamn drive, and you scored a touchdown. It's 6-0 off top. I mean, it's just 6-0. So you thinking it's about to go that way. I changed the channel, bruh. I come back to the channel like 5-6 minutes later. It's 14-6 Browns already. I said, what in the fuck has transpired between now and then? 1-5. Defense is so goddamn sorry, man. The fact.
I can't.
And you know what's so crazy, man? Y'all gonna lose Hendricks in this offseason. And there's no amount of draft picks that you can have right now to even fix that. And you guys are not a free agency destination because y'all really don't have any money.
Y'all didn't manage our money right, giving all that guys.
Yeah, man. In hindsight, you probably should let one of them guys go, Higgins or Chase go, man.
You should have just let T go when you had the chance.
Yeah, that was your beat money for the defense.
Yeah.
I mean, a smart thing to do is right now, I would actually put Higgins up on the market to try to get some picks and fix that defense, man, and draft you a guy to replace him because that's the only way that's going to work.
It's too late.
You know, the thing is they listen to players instead of people that know football. That's like them listening to fans on shit. You know what I mean? So they listen.
They listen to their quarterback.
Yeah, their quarterback wanted him. So Joe Burrow got everything he wanted this year.
If he loses
and still complains.
If he loses for the next 4 or 5 years, that's his fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he wanted his friends and to run up and down the field, but there's nobody to stop help that Matador defense out. Between y'all and the Raiders, which we'll get to in a few minutes, y'all are in purgatory for a while, man. I hate to say it.
I agree. It may be another few years before we even see the playoffs. Sniff them.
Y'all just got to outscore everybody like y'all been doing for years now.
Or get lucky in this draft and find some monsters.
Yeah, we got monsters on that defensive line and offensive line.
Vikings 16, Packers 3. Packers are stumbling into the playoffs. They didn't play no starters for real like that though. Vikings have won the last 2-3 games. They cylinder's going this way finally, and it's just too late for your cylinder to go that high. Giants 34, Cowgirls 17, get their ass beat. The usual shit that goes on in the Cowboy world. Jaguars smashed the Titans 41-7 to win their first division title since 2022. Shout out to the Jags. They get it. Texans come back on the Colts, win 38-30. Crazy ass into a game. That shit was nuts. Texans are in the playoffs, but they did not win the division because the Jaguars won it. And mind you, the Jaguars are hurt. They're injured in a lot of positions. They lost their number 1 draft pick, who was one of the best players in the league. Mr. Hunter's on the sideline. They still won a division. Shout out to Trevor Lawrence for having a good year. He really had a good year this year.
Yeah, I gotta give him credit. His credit.
That coach took over and he got them looking good. Jets lose to the Bills 35-8. Jets, y'all need a quarterback so goddamn bad. It's just
you ain't getting one. You ain't getting one for fucking this draft.
Nah, it's sickening. Lions 19, Bears 16. The Lions beat the Bears. Could have knocked the Bears to the 3rd seed. Kept them in the 2 because we lost to the weak ass Commanders. But we lost to the weak ass Commanders because my backup players is catching passes on the 5 and celebrating, and they giving him taunting penalties, so it pushes us back 15 yards, and the next play, my backup quarterback throws an interception. So we just was supposed to be the number 3 seed. But me personally, I don't give a fuck because we won the Super Bowl last year in the number 3 seed. So it doesn't mean anything to me. Chargers lose to the Broncos 19-13. Broncos have clinched the number 1 seed in the AFC. I don't know how to feel about the Broncos as far as offensively, but defensively, they are, if not number one, they're number two behind the Texans and the best in the league. So they're a problem on defense. And if they're going to win something out the AFC, that's what's going to carry them. But Bo Nix, how many plays can you make? That's the question. That's going to be the question for the Broncos. Raiders 14, Chiefs 12. Raiders win. Raiders still get the number one draft pick coming up in the draft.
And they're about to fire the head coach and possibly trade Max Crosby because he got into it with Tom Brady. So I've been hearing that from several different people online.
Well, come on, Crosby. You want to be an Eagle anyway. Bring your ass on over.
They said two first rounders you can have them. 2 first rounders, maybe a third you can have them.
Oh, you know I got
Y'all got 17 goddamn draft picks. Shit.
Yeah, you know I got it. Shit, I give them to him.
Hey, you be like, you got change for 100?
Pete Carroll wasn't the move anyway. He's too goddamn.
Nah, that was bullshit. Him and Geno Smith. That was, you might as well got a Geno's Pizza. Got it. God damn it. That's terrible.
And I've been seeing that they're talking about maybe bringing Gruden in, and I think that's a really terrible move for them.
Nah, they're not bringing Gruden back. That can't do that because remember he was that. Remember that's where he left. Now I heard Brian Flores.
I can see Flores.
The Raiders.
Flores will make that defense nasty.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think he's due. He's due for a job again. He's due.
Yeah.
Since Miami fucked him over, he's due to go to Minnesota and be a coach. But I definitely see the Raiders taking Mendoza number one for sure. I see that coming.
Yeah, they need just a quarterback. That's what they need.
They gonna take Mendoza.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You know what they should do? And this may not be the smartest move, but either them or the fucking Jets. Go trade for Cousins. Wait till the following year. This is not the year for quarterbacks, and just maybe audition a few late round picks, but don't put your money. Don't put your big pick on this. Go build that team. This ain't the year for the quarterback. You're gonna get Mitch Trubisky.
You put all your chips on the table and you get Joe Burrow.
But you're saying it ain't the year for the quarterbacks, but if you look at the quarterbacks next year, they're not no better. I've seen all the quarterbacks from next year. They ain't shit either. So you kind of have no choice. Mendoza's the best you're gonna get right now. Mendoza's your best option. You might as well go ahead and do it. Because me personally, I wouldn't have drafted Ashton Genty. I wouldn't have drafted him.
No,
He played for Boise State. What competition did he see for real? He runs like he didn't play nobody.
Hey, what I say last year? I say he didn't play. He ain't gonna be shit in the NFL.
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Trent Richardson right now.
I was just about to say Trent Richardson 5 seconds ago. I swear, I was gonna say the same shit.
Because we think alike with that shit.
Yeah, because I don't know, it's not there. Rams 37, Cardinals 20. The score don't tell you what the game was. The Rams don't look good. I don't know. Puka Nacua looks good. He catches every damn thing. But if you really watch the Rams, they've been struggling for the last 3 weeks in a row. Mm-hmm. That's why they lost to the Falcons. They lost the week before that too. And they lost to the Panthers.
Stafford been looking like shit.
He has.
Now remember,
that's that Stafford shit. He gets that hot ass start. They jump on his team. They bandwagon dick ride, and then he falls off.
But you know what I think that is? Remember a few years back when Phillip Rivers was still with the Chargers, and we used to always notice by like the end of the year, Phillip Rivers would just start going downhill. The older quarterbacks, once they start playing and they start getting towards the end of the season, they start to fall off, man. It's probably not a good idea to have your older quarterback right about now.
Because Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it happened to Flacco. It happened to all of them.
Yeah, Patriots smashed the Dolphins 38-10. I'm trying to figure out something. Who won that division? The Patriots, right?
Yep.
The Patriots win the AFC East for the first time in like 3 years.
Yeah.
And the Broncos win the division, and the Chiefs finally lose the division for the first time in like 5-6 years. So it's a lot of difference in the parity in the NFL now that we was waiting to see. I don't think none of us did. We pick this game, Ravens and Steelers yet? I don't think we did.
We didn't get to.
No, we didn't. 1-5. Who you got?
Give me the Ravens in this game. Is he playing? Is Jackson playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Ravens then.
2 times. Who you got?
He's playing, but he got a back problem. But the Steelers are falling apart, man. That old quarterback shit, man, is I don't want to do Aaron Rodgers like that, man, but I can't trust him here. Without his best wide receiver, who's a fucking idiot. I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Yeah.
Watt's back though, but Watt is back.
I got the Steelers, and I'm gonna tell you why. Aaron Rodgers ain't looked bad in the last 6 weeks. I ain't worried about Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't trust Lamar Jackson no more. He going to prove it to me tonight. Because every time we pick Lamar Jackson, he goes on national TV and looks like a fucking turd. And I'm sick of that shit. I'm not about to keep doing that with him. I can't do it. I cannot do it.
What's tomorrow's game?
No game tomorrow. This is it. This is the last game of the regular season.
That's it.
There's never a Monday night game on week 18.
And the reason why, because the wild card is Saturday.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then don't forget, Friday is the Friday is the college football playoff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Semifinal. What?
Thursday and Friday. They play 2 days.
I thought they both play on the 9th.
7th and 8th or something like that, or 8th and 9th.
No. It's the 9th. I don't think they play on separate days.
Yeah, I looked it up. I'm pretty sure
it might be if it is the 9th. I know they play on. I know somebody play on the 9th.
I think they play Thursday and Friday this week, and then the championship game is on Martin Luther King's Day.
Martin Luther the King.
Yeah, the 19th or something like that.
I'm about to tell you right now. It's they play Thursday and Friday. Yeah, so it's Miami and Mississippi, Ole Miss on the 8th, and Oregon and Indiana on Friday.
Yeah.
And then the national championship game is, like you said, is the 19th.
So it's 8, 9, and 10. That's the name of the day.
Yep.
That's the days of football for playoffs on both sides of the ball. All right. So
and 11.
We know who we picking for tonight. Yeah, the 11 too. I know they got some wild card games on the 11 too. We will be doing the picks. I told y'all we'll be doing the picks either Tuesday and Wednesday. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I would love to hear everything. What I do want to talk about, one of the issues I want to talk about that I didn't care for is, please, if you are a real Ohio State fan, I don't want to hear Ryan Day's job should be in question.
Again.
I got people texting me and throwing that shit up on when we lost the game. And it's like, I don't think you really watched the game. Because if you really watched the game, Ryan Day didn't call a bad game. That's what's so crazy. He just didn't play in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
He come to play with no balls. The second half, we woke the fuck up. Play like us. Took it from us in the fourth.
Yep.
That's what it is, bro. Like, we was balling in the fourth in the second half. That's all I want. I mean, I stopped doing that shit. First, it was always we gonna take his job because he didn't beat Michigan. Well, he beat Michigan. So now that's your excuse. Well, we lost in the first round of the playoff. Well, we won the national championship last year.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, bro? Like, what kind of fans are you for real? Like,
fair weather.
You know, if you want to be mad at Ryan Day for keeping that kicker around, hey, I get it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Especially when you got another kicker, especially if you bet you got a local kicker sitting behind him, just not doing shit.
Only thing. And you want to know something funny? We just sent a scholarship offer to the number one kicker in the country to come this year, coming up.
There's no reason why Ohio State should have a subpar kicker ever. Ever. And this kicker, I want to say I heard some numbers on him, was almost perfect October, heading into November. But once he hits a certain date, he's
it's over. He's ass.
But did y'all hear what what you call it said about him, Maurice Claret? Dude doesn't have he doesn't most kickers have regiments, like before they go out to kick, like they go practice kicking in the net and doing everything. He went over to him one time when in a crucial game for y'all and said, "Hey man, keep your head in the game. Let's go practice some kicks." He said, "No, I'm good," and proceeded to go out there and miss the fucking crucial field goal that helped y'all lose a game. He said after that, he said he wasn't fucking with.
You want to hear something messed up? When he went out there to take that kick, I texted my buddy why he's going to hook this left.
We all said that shit.
We said the same shit. We knew he was going to miss.
It was when he was trotting out to the field. He's about to hook this left. And what did he do? He hooked it left.
We knew he was going to miss.
Yeah.
Well, there's when he goes out, you don't have there's no, oh yeah, we got this shit. No, we know he gonna miss.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
I would say in that game, the only bad call, which really wasn't a bad call, it was just more or less, like we said, Sayan was playing scared. He played nervous all game. It's the biggest stage he's ever played on. Was that vertical or that horizontal pass?
Jeremiah Smith missed the block.
Yeah.
That
was Jeremiah Smith's fault.
That was him and the tight end's fault. Him and the tight end fucked that off.
He missed the block clear as day.
All day about how shitty of a call that was. It wasn't a
shitty call. It was a
man. They run wide receiver screens all day and night in college football. But if you don't block for them, you get picked. Hey, look. What if I told you John Batier did the same thing against Alabama? The same exact shit.
They do it all the time, bro. What do we think about Kyle Whittingham getting hired to up north to coach Michigan?
Well, I like and dislike it two different ways. I think he's a good coach. I just think that Michigan is a whole different animal than Utah is. You know what I mean? Like I think we're going to see what he's really like when he comes over and has to play in a bigger conference, a better conference, and if he's going to be able to recruit in the Midwest and stuff like he was out in the West, or if he's going to try to bring in all players from the West. I'm just curious his recruiting, because Michigan typically never really goes outside of Michigan to recruit very well. I know here lately they've been able to do that with the national championship and stuff, but with all this sexual deviant stuff they had going on up there, I don't know how the recruiting is going to go up there the next couple of years. I know if I'm a parent, I'm not wanting to send my kid to that school.
Hell no.
So, I mean, I don't know, man. We'll see. I think also a lot of people were wanting Mentor to come back, but you got to get away from that regime and start fresh. So that in that way, I like it. They went outside the box, got somebody not with ties to Michigan, and we'll see what he does, man. I mean, he's a good coach.
I just feel like, with everything going on, and the fact that Michigan is a school that expects national championships immediately. And the fact that he's never really actually played for a major game, especially like an Ohio State Michigan game with the conference on the line 99% of the time, and then going into a playoff series and you gotta win because they're trying to get past the bullshit that they are currently in. That's a lot of pressure. I think Michigan is only going to right its ship in two ways. One, if he's lucky, he gets through all this shit and he's able to show his talent as a head coach and builds that program back to where it was 2 years ago, even though it was some bullshit behind that. But he might end up being a scapegoat for them to end up firing him, and the next guy is the guy that gets over the hump. You know what I mean? It's almost like the rebound relationship. Like, he's the rebound guy.
I think that's what's going to happen. They hired him to kind of clean up the image, and then the next guy is going to be the guy that does it.
I think he's the perfect choice. And
I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you why. I could go back a couple years ago. I watched the Rose Bowl game, and Utah was playing Ohio State. And we went to the brink with Utah. Jackson Smith-Njigba broke a record for receiving yards in the game, for catches and yards. And we win the game. And Whittingham was the head coach for Utah in that game. You got to remember, Utah does not have better talent than Michigan. That's bottom line. I mean, I mean, because you know what it is when they come to this money. Michigan got more money than Utah. So you're going to get better players. Oh, this motherfucker Derrick Henry gone in the first place.
Man, I was about to say he's about to run into my damn living room.
You get better players. I'm not saying they're going to be sweet. I'm not saying, and he might be the plan to a newer coach. I don't know. But do I think it was a great pick for them for right now? Hell yeah. Because the way their choice has been so ass since Rich Rodriguez and all them motherfuckers was horrible. This is the best choice they had in a while. Now, what I will say is the only reason why this might not be as good as it should have been is because he's kind of older now. Now, if they would have got him when he was younger and he was hot at Utah, then I would understand. So I'm not putting a lot into it, but I will say it ain't a bad choice. I'll give him that. Yeah. How do we feel about the Spurs, Knicks, the Pistons? Really, I just want to say how you feel about the Pistons and the Spurs right now in this NBA. I mean,
man,
the Pistons are for real.
Ahead of schedule, but if you look at Wemby and what's the other boy they got down there, the guard?
It's Castle. 2 of them. It's Castle and Vassell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vassell's nice too.
And De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, they're all
and Ron Harper's son.
Yeah.
They got a fucking squad, dude. Like they are strapped.
I think honestly, my early pick to win the championship is the Spurs over the Pistons or the Knicks. Depending on what the Knicks do with the trade deadline. If the Knicks pick up somebody at the trade deadline, I think it might be the Knicks next year. But they got to make a move to me. You know what I mean? They're sweet right now, but they've been sweet in the regular season the past 2 years, and they ain't been able to get over.
I think Mike Brown is the reason why they're really good right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Brown is not playing them boys into the ground like their former head coach.
Mm-hmm.
He's running that rotation right, and their biggest pickup, I think the best pickup they got was Clarkson, because Clarkson was the 6th man of the year a few years ago, and he can flat out score. That's what he do, and that's what they was lacking. That second team wasn't getting no points for them.
That's what we was talking about during the last playoffs last year.
Yeah, he wasn't getting no points, but the Pistons are, man. Listen,
they're back.
I watched them play us, man, and Cade Cunningham is an MVP candidate for real. He's the truth. And
he's a fucking dog.
That team, their starting 5 is good, but their bench is even better because it's young. And them young guys get out, they come out and they get it. I mean, they look good, man. The NBA looks really, really entertaining this year. It's really good looking this year. They was holding.
You know what's so crazy about the Spurs? The Spurs be winning whether Wemby's in there or not. They're good enough to win without
That's how you
Wemby.
know they're good. That's why I said. That's how you know they're good.
Them or Oklahoma for sure. In the West.
Oklahoma's still the front runner. Until somebody showed me they can beat them in 7 games, then they're the front runners. But I like all of everybody.
Right now,
you know what? I even like my Heat because we over putting up points on motherfuckers. We just got to figure. I think we need to make another move during the trade deadline too.
The Spurs have the Thunder's number, but it's the regular season.
Yeah, it ain't shit right now. That ain't.
They didn't beat them 3 times in a row already.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's the regular season, so you don't know until they get to that point. I just want to tap in a little bit of basketball, see what y'all thought about what was going on during the season. Just throw some teams out there because I know some teams that's hot right now. The Toronto Raptors look good. I've been watching a lot of motherfuckers though. The Timberwolves look good. Houston looks good. And they ain't even got their starting point guard because he out for the year.
I'm gonna tell you a team next year that's gonna be the team, the Utah Jazz.
Oh yeah, they just young. They good. They just young.
Yeah.
The marketing is a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
It ain't too many motherfuckers. If marketing ain't an all-star this year, I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
Damn near average 30 a game. He gets 30 every time I watch him play. But the NBA is in good hands. It's young. It looks really good. It's more entertaining now because the other teams that used to be super fucking sorry, they getting better. That's what I like. What I like.
Except for the Pelicans.
I mean, That's like the Wizards too. The Wizards ain't gonna never be good. It's gonna.
Nah, you gotta have two teams at the bottom that are just there. They're just there.
It's gonna take a long time for them to ever be
relevant. Yeah.
It's gonna take a long time. All right, so let's get into the side notes before we get the fuck out of here. It's been a good show. I like this show. I touched a little bit of everything. I wanted to touch a little bit of everything. 2 times. No, you did your birthdays last week. 1-5.
Yep. Good job.
My side note this week is the new year, new opportunities.
Oh, touchdown, Ravens.
Is that 2? Yeah. So new year, new opportunity. Just go out and grab whatever it is by the balls this year. Make this year your bitch, and just hustle hard because you ain't got a lot of time left on this earth, man. It spins around so many times before you're gone, and do everything you can in your power to make it work for you. So that's my side note this week, man. Just hustle.
I definitely agree with that.
Me too.
2 times. What is your side note this weekend?
You know I got them birthday dogs, so happy birthday, late birthday to Don Shula. He would have been 96, one of winningest head coaches in NFL history. Happy heavenly birthday to him. Also, a happy heavenly birthday to former heavyweight champion Floyd Patterson. He would have been 91 today. Happy birthday to him. One of the truly underrated greats, in my opinion. Garrison Hearst, one of my former running backs. And what's so funny before I get to his age? When where I go get the birthdays for the day, then they tell you a little bit of background on them. It's funny. This is how Cincinnati Bengals don't get any love. So Garrison Hearst did play for the Cincinnati Bengals, but he's not listed on as one of the teams he played for. They listed the Cardinals and us, and they didn't list y'all, man. I didn't know what the fuck. But he's 55 today, so happy birthday, Garrison Hearst. Al Jefferson, I know you ain't heard his name in a while. He's 41 today.
He was a monster.
Big Al Jeff. He was a monster, man. Derrick Henry, speak of the devil, 32, already run up and down the field on his birthday, man. Happy birthday to Big Derrick. And then last but not least, we just brought him up, Big Wemby. He's 22. Okay. 22 years old with his big ass.
Damn, 7'6".
Yeah, man.
7'6", 22 years old.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Crazy as fuck though, because King Henry is 32, running on his birthday today.
And no signs of stopping too. No signs of stopping.
I told you he was a monster still, man. It's funny because my side note is one of the weirdest side notes that I've ever done this is the first year. Thank God for the people that's put in my life, but God put a wonderful woman in my life, and before this month happened, she had told me that she asked me would I do something, and I never had done it before, and it's called No Drink January, right? And I didn't know I could do it. Like I didn't know I didn't know I could do it. I just never thought about it. Like, damn, don't drink a drink in January. So in my mind, I'm thinking if Ohio State win week 1, and then they keep going, I got to be sober the whole time. Like, and she was like, "Yep." So my last drink was the actual game, Ohio State's game, and I've not had a drink since. And I'm going the whole month. And shout out to my lady for that, because that shit, I never done it. So but I can't wait to see what I'm gonna feel like when the month is over. Because right now I feel great. Like I feel like myself, but I just like, you can tell the difference when you've been drinking for real. Like it's just a different feeling. So if y'all ever get a chance, because we older now, we're not young no more. Try it. Get y'all a month out the year where you don't have one drink. And just to reset your shit, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like she picked the perfect month to do it because it's the first month of the year. It's like you starting off at the very top and working your way. So shout out to my lady.
It's better than No Nut November. Hey, she could have picked No Nut November. She picked
she would never do that to me.
I know, I'm joking. You know what I'm saying?
I know you joking, but that's not in my, you can't even do. That's not in my. You couldn't even put that in my lifestyle at all. That shit's good.
You ain't lying. That sounds like bullshit to me.
I might as well be by myself. That shit gonna happen.
You goddamn right.
That sounds like one of them things, you remember you tell the ugly people they're not ugly somehow. That's what.
Oh my God.
That's
right. It's like, bro, like it's certain. It's just certain shit you can't do, man. You ain't supposed to do. So it was a great show today. Like, share, comment. Please like, share, and comment. Fuck with us. Y'all know this is our new year. We start off the year with a bang. Remember the picks in the next couple of days because we got to get these picks in before the playoff because the first playoff game is Thursday because 1-5 let me know. But like I say, everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. When I do it with these two crazy motherfuckers, we do it on God. I'm Young Money Bad News, co-CEO of Star Money Click, #1 rapper in the world, and I'm also BMC for life. That is 1-5, the other co-CEO of Star Money Click, #1 producer in the world. He owns the Punishment Vodka We Drink that sponsors our show. That is Jimmy 2 times, my brother from another mother. He is back to square one. Oh, and don't get it twisted. We will see 2 times in week 1 in the playoffs. Round 1, number 3 against number 6. Bird Gang against the Niners. It's going down. We will see y'all in the next couple of days to talk about these picks and what's going down. Pray that we'll get y'all bag tomorrow. We out.
Assalamu alaikum, baby.
Star money draping gold, we sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo. Ohio's finest, let them know.